Welcome back to CBH4K, and this is the Last Train Home gameplay trailer. Now we're going to be taking a look at it, but first we're going to watch the trailer, and then I'm going to talk about it after we're done watching it. Now, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. I will try and answer them the best I can, and if you want more content like this, then may I humbly suggest that you subscribe to my channel. Now, without further ado, let's begin.
Orders, Major. Obtain safe passage home. Reach Vladivostok on an armored train. Command Czechoslovak soldiers stranded in a hostile land. Explore war-torn cities and the Siberian countryside. Deploy squads from the train to explore the surrounding area. Lead your soldiers in real-time tactical battles. Move behind enemy lines. Prepare to fight your way to freedom. Face challenging situations and unexpected obstacles. On this relentless journey, you will realize that your troops are not units, but people. Do whatever it takes to prevail, and keep your soldiers alive. Watch them rise through the ranks and unlock new skills. Your train will require constant care and attention. Instruct your crew to manage the train efficiently. Repair combat equipment and craft spare parts. Realize the train's full potential by unlocking new upgrades and enhancing its durability. Reach a safe depot and exchange cars or locomotives. Stockpile and trade supplies. Keep going, or the suffering and loss of all those under your command will have been in vain. This is your last train home.
Alrighty then. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's begin by analyzing the trailer. But before we do that, I would like to give like a quick little history blurb on the events that this game is based off of, taking part in post-World War I and Russian Revolution era. And it was like one of the most remarkable stories of the early 20th century. And I'm so glad that we're seeing a historical game that takes such great care of not just giving you a game to play or do, but it tries to tell a story from history. And history has some really great stories in it if you just look a little bit. And I'm so glad they're doing this game. I am a student of history, and I'm loving it. So the events of this game are based off of a Czechoslovakian legion that was trying to escape Russia after the Bolsheviks took over from the Romanov dynasty that was destroyed at this time. And they were deep within a very hostile territory, so they had to trek it to the ports and a neutral port and get out of there as quickly as they could. And that was like 9,000 kilometers or something like that. I forgot the distance, but it was a very long distance. And wow, did they go on a journey. And the Allied powers even sent a unified force to provide distraction to help get them out of there. It's quite the fascinating story. I would highly recommend you look it up. However, on with the video right now, as we have a lot to cover about the trailer. Now I also like the live action. The live action is pretty well done, and I also set the thing to HD. Yeah, they do poor quality on RIP on YouTube at first because they don't know what your setup is. Oh, hold on. Let's go back there, Funny Jim. So this looks like the overall gameplay screen. This is like the strategic area where you figure out which missions you're going to do, what situation you're going to look at. I'm guessing you can't do everything. You have to keep moving before problems come your way. And like Squad 2 is looking for power or something like that, and they're doing various other things. Maybe, well, yeah, we'll see. See, we're slowly moving. And now let's look at the screen a little bit closer. There's like people there. There's like a little bit this day and night cycle that might affect the type of missions you'll be able to go on. And you can set up your squad here. They got bullets. I'm guessing that's how much ammo they all have and how much ammo they're going to expend. Maybe. We'll see. And they're resting. I see you have a very big roster. I wonder if you can expand your roster or it's just stuck. Maybe you can pick up soldiers on the way. And I do like when they switch to fighting, they switch that little scene there. That's a nice addition. That's a good way to convey, like, we're going to action now, sort of moment. And a nice little explosion there. You can't win this, Mozov. Just retreat and let us leave in peace. Think of your soldiers. So I like the little UI elements here. See the little symbols here? I don't know what those mean, but those could be telling you about the health of your soldier, what's going on with them, and various other things. I like the portraits here. There again, I like it when the game tells me a story with the soldiers, with the units. I like that way better than a static story of, you know, in Shadow of War. One of the criticisms levied against it, and I can back that criticism, is that when they do regular story mode stuff of other characters and thing, instead of what the game is good at, which is storytelling with the orcs and how Talion fights with them and what you do to the orcs, and like those stories are way more personal than the gameplay story, the regular stories that the game tries to tell you with events. Because if you get killed in those, you just have to restart the whole mission or that section of the mission. It depends on where you get killed. But if you get killed in the overworld with the orcs, you just have to you got to get revenge, right? So it's sort of like a much more personal, much more deeper story. And I like that you can get your soldiers in bad situations, and you may want to stay and fight if they kill one of your best guys. You're like mad, like no, we're staying and fighting, even though you should retreat because it's probably better that way. But you're more focused on getting your revenge. Nice explosions, nice shots. I like the gun sound effects too. They're very pop 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 pop. Some good gun sound effects. Okay, now this here's doctors. Okay, soldiers to workstation. The potential doctors. Okay, these are people with skills in doctorship. You can't just have anybody be a doctor. You have to have a special skill. Okay. What else was that? Because I remember. Okay, you gotta put people in recovery too. You can't just have them get well. They have to be put in recovery. Leveled up rifleman. Alright, so he's a better rifleman. Let's see. So, okay, so he's got combat perks, combat abilities. Got little cards for combat. And this is pretty cool. I like this. Gustav Lance Corporal. Yeah, so he's got fighting ability and being a rifleman. And he has choose new role. You can choose new roles. Okay. Those are combat roles, and I'm guessing these are non-combat roles to help out at the base when he's not fighting. So he can be a cook, an engineer, he can be a machine gunner, he can be a scout, required sniper rifle, required weapon machine gun, required weapon short rifle and a grenadier. So yeah. I really like this. I really like it. Medic, a handgun, required weapon, a rifle. So these are combat roles and these are non-combat roles. Yeah, that's good. So engineers making handgun ammo. Okay. Well, yeah, you need to reproduce ammo. You can't just have ammo, fall out the sky. You're gonna improve backpack, sturdier boots. Soldiers run faster, multi-capacity soldier inventory. Oh, I guess you can pick up stuff off the end. That is cool. Or you can just have like bullets and stuff like that. Yeah. All right. Train cars, train inventory. You can do trading. Okay, you can do some trading between factions. That's good. Showing of various modes of roles your soldiers can take, and lots of cool gunplay. We got to see some explosions, some gunfire, so we know what they're fighting will look and feel like when we're playing the game. This is a good trailer. Like I always say, your first trailer it's okay for your first trailer to be an announcement trailer where you just show some pictures and stuff like that. But in your second trailer, it has to be a gameplay trailer so that people know what your game is about. If you have no gameplay trailer in your second trailer, then you're not really telling your consumer, your potential customer, what they're getting. You're just showing them a nice little like marketing package, and they don't really need a marketing package with just images. Like that works for movies, but video games are a different medium altogether, so you need to show them what they're getting. And I think they did a good job with that. They're showing. And if you want to see the previous trailer breakdown, I did with the other last train home, I want to say gameplay trailer, but previous trailer of it, then check out the end screen right here and click on that one. And I'll see you there.